Welcome to today's video. In this episode, we will look into a fascinating historical and literary work called On the Ruin of Britain. On the Ruin of Britain is a historical work written in Latin by Gildas, a British monk, around the 542. The book is considered to be one of the earliest extant works of British history, and it offers a valuable insight into the period of British history known as the Saxon Invasion. The book is divided into three main sections. The first section is an account of Roman Britain, including the arrival of the Romans, their conquest of Britain, and their eventual departure from the island. The second section deals with the arrival of the Saxons and the fall of Roman Britain. Gildas describes the Saxons as violent invaders who were responsible for the destruction of British society and culture. The third section deals with the moral and religious decline of the Britons. Gildas describes the Britons as having abandoned their Christian faith and succumbing to a range of vices, including adultery, murder, and idolatry. Throughout the book, Gildas employs a strongly religious tone, and his work is marked by a fervent belief in divine punishment for sin. He believes that the misfortunes that befell the Britons, including the invasion of the Saxons, were God's punishment for their sinful ways. As such, On the Ruin of Britain is as much a religious sermon as it is a history book. Despite its religious bias and polemical tone, On the Ruin of Britain is an important historical work that provides insight into the early history of Britain. Gildas's work is particularly valuable because it is one of the few surviving works of British history from the early medieval period. However, readers should be aware of the religious bias and polemical tone of the text, and should approach it as a historical source with a critical eye. Gildas refers to the legendary King Arthur, whom he describes as a great warrior, who fought against the invading Saxons. Gildas also mentions the British leaders Vortigern and Ambrosius Aurelianus, who are said to have played important roles in the struggle against the Saxons. In addition, Gildas refers to a number of Saxon leaders, including Hengist and Horsa, who are said to have led the initial Saxon invasion of Britain. While On the Ruin of Britain does not contain traditional characters, Gildas does employ a strongly moralistic tone throughout the book. He portrays the Britons as having fallen away from their Christian faith and succumbing to a range of vices, including adultery, murder, and idolatry. In this sense, the book can be seen as a cautionary tale, with Gildas warning his readers of the dangers of moral and religious decline. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. I hope to see you in the next video.